I really want to get better at doing my eyeshadow, and I went to a Natasha Denona masterclass and I recorded some of it, and I have the exact palette that she used, so I am going to try to follow along with the videos I took and recreate the look that she did. Something she didn't talk about that I think might be one of my biggest issues is the base. That's what everyone tells me. I just use a like eyeshadow primer. I love the Urban Decay one, throwback to the Beauty Guru days on YouTube, but I think you're supposed to put concealer. So I'm gonna do that for my first time ever. Literally the reason I don't use concealer is because when I watch those videos of makeup artists doing like a bride's makeup on her wedding day and they make the eyelids super like yellow like this, I'm just like, oh god, this is why I'm doing my own makeup on my wedding day. Like, I like to see my skin and my veins coming through because I like a natural look, but then I complain when my makeup looks too natural. So all of that is to say, we're gonna do this. Maybe this isn't my shade, like, I don't know. And then I'm gonna set that with my broken Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I don't have any face makeup on yet, so hopefully when I do that, this will look less crazy. So I am using the Natasha Denona Mini Gloom palette, which is exclusive at Ulta Beauty. She started with this green color, which is so gorgeous, matches my outfit, and she just put it into her crease and she said, oh good, it's already darker than I imagined. She said she just presses it instead of like going back and forth. I usually do the crease color like all over the lid and the crease, but she didn't do that, so we're not gonna do that. I looked in my bathroom mirror and the concealer base actually didn't look that crazy in that lighting. This lighting is so yellow and green. I always film at my girlfriend's house lately because, as you know, I have a hoarder apartment and I'm ashamed of it. So I really need to move. Like, I really need to get my life together because I miss filming more often. I fear I am gonna do a little back and forth because otherwise I feel like it's not very blended. I think she said she goes like all the way in here too. And then she took the same color on a smaller brush and put it under her eyes. She said she goes a lot lower than you would think you should go because she comes from a fashion background and like in high fashion editorial, you know, you want a little bit of a more like messy avant-garde look. So I'm gonna try that. Honestly, I feel like this looks kind of good so far. Then on the same brush, she takes the darker shade in the palette and she said to go from the tip of your nose to the outer corner of your eye instead of like doing this. She said this looks more natural. So I'm gonna kind of wing that out a little. See, this is my good eye. This is my wonky eye. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't know how to do makeup on this side. That's why this is my good side. If you see every single Instagram photo is like this, it's for a reason. Actually, I just watched the next step. Maybe this will help me. She said if you have hooded eyes, look straight and connect this little wing into the crease like above the fold, which is supposed to lift your eyes. Does she look lifted? Like low-key, kind of. I'm trying to use a heavier hand than I normally would because obviously like that's part of my problem. But I'm not going anywhere today. I feel like I normally film my videos when I'm actually going somewhere, but I'm taking an everything shower after this, so we're experimenting. Wait, why is this side so wonky? I feel like I made them kind of even. And then she took this gorge, like teal sparkly color just with her finger. And ooh, that's so pretty. And just pressed it into her lid. Easy peasy. Tried to ignore my nails. I had to rip off my gel manicure because they were freaking me out. This is so pretty. Oh my god, I feel like a mermaid. Ignore the washing machine, sorry. I feel like one of my problems is because my lashes are so blonde, I can never get close enough to my lash line and there's always like a gap. If anyone has any advice for that. Next, she used a little angled brush and this like lighter, hold on, so that you can get it like really precisely in your inner corner. She took it really far in, which she said is also inspired by like the high fashion editorial world. I do feel like that really brightened up my eye, huh? And then she used the same angled brush back into that darker color and just like defined her lash line a little bit. I think she also took it on like the inner rim of her inner corner, which I think looks so pretty, but it always gets everywhere when I try to do this. Maybe this is how to close the gap, just like really press it in there. Yeah, this looks so much more like complete. Wow, like this is elaborate. Is it blended? Like, not really. Let's try to fix that a bit more. But wait, I'm really proud of myself. I feel like that's so pretty. For my first attempt, it's pretty good if you ask me. Okay, I added black mascara to match the drama Wow. Wow, this is good. This is really nice. I always like things with no bottom mascara, but I feel like we need bottom mascara. I am gonna do like a dark brown underneath. I don't wanna go too crazy. Using my Second City student ID card. I don't know, like which is better? This feels so much cleaner, like sharper. I don't know. Natasha, what do you think? This is the finished eye look. I have to say something. I feel like I killed that. I feel like it's really even. I feel like it's really blended. It's like sultry. Oh my god, I feel really pretty. This like reinvigorated my love of makeup. That was really fun. Unfortunately, I am too lazy to do like my face makeup. Learning how to do full glam on my face is a problem for another day because I'm just gonna go shower. I don't want to go through all that, but this was really fun. I also took a masterclass with Anastasia, as in from Beverly Hills, and I feel like my brows have looked so good ever since. So let me know if you want me to make a video like teaching you what I learned from that. Phone isn't even really capturing it, but like, wow. Send me more eyeshadow inspo if you have any. This was really fun. I want to do more.